Let's do it. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Don't put your Crayola crayons away yet, folks.
We'll be gentle.
I'm so scared.
We are live.
Sketch Card Wars. Do.
Well, now is this part due, or is this really the first one? And last time was just like a preseason.
I think that was
yeah. I think this is the. Yeah, that was the pregame. That was the what's the term?
So that was like that was the premiere release for the actors and actresses, and then this is the official release in the theaters.
Exactly.
Let's do it. Welcome
Jeremiah's
to everybody
here.
who came
Paul's
here.
Graydon.
This is the inaugural episode of Slap War. I'm sorry, Sketch Wars.
Sketch
Wrong
Power
genre.
Slap.
Sketch Card Wars.
Slap.
So we have four infamous artists. I believe we were talking about earlier, rather than famous. We have four infamous artists here. And should we go around and have everybody introduce their little white pieces of paper since we can't see their faces?
We wanted to make it that way. So anyway, I was told I was the one starting. Michael Munshaw, otherwise known as Art of M2. Been doing sketch cards for longer than Nate has been on this planet. And have worked for just about every company you can think of. The main ones, of course, are Marvel. The IPs are Marvel, Star Wars, DC, Archer, etc., etc.
Fancy. Very good.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
So I'm next, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Yep. We'll just go right around.
Brian, also known as Ink Nerd Art on Instagram, Facebook. I've been a sketch card artist for about 2 years now. Dre, I see that finger. That yep. Stop fingering me, guys.
Oh, wrong side, Michael.
Why don't figure this out?
And I've worked with Marvel, Upper Deck. I've done several stuff for MentalCon. Worked for Richard Parks, found a few sets, Ultraman and such. Just got signed up with Topps, so I'll be doing some more Marvel, luckily. And set up for a few DC with Upper Deck as well.
Very nice.
Wonderful.
Dupe.
Look at that. That looks good. I am Joseph Reed, a.k.a. Old Man Venom, a.k.a. MV. How y'all doing? Been a sketch card artist for a couple years now. Mainly just Marvel. Done some cover work for Image Comics. Did some work for MentalCon. Got to create the logo, which, Nathan, I'm forever thankful for you guys having me do that.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
It's a great way to stay in shape. working out those finger muscles.
Finally, we have Rip Torn's illegitimate son. Please introduce yourself.
Oh, I think Nate, I think he's talking to you.
Oh, me? I thought we were going in a circle and you were next. Oh, you wanted to go last. Okay, I understand.
I want to go last.
I'm Nathan. I am True Blue Collectibles. Also Domino Collector on Instagram as well. You guys know me on YouTube. These guys asked me to come back and help co-host the event here with the next guy.
Matt, OCD Marvel Sketch Cards. I collect stuff, and I'm a 3-time world-class pierogi eater.
Hey, I'm from Buffalo. That's where we got the pierogies.
There we go. See, this was meant to be.
Is that a real title?
Not a Volvo. Not a Volvo.
Well, no, we're very Polish here, so we got lots of pierogies.
All right. So, Dre, I draw stuff and like to push paint. What? No? Anyone?
Whoa, hey.
No.
There it is.
This is what you get when you tell us not to swear.
Exactly. It's just, Sign
He
language.
told us to keep,
DO6
Armando. He told
comment.
us to keep it PG-13. He didn't say nothing about fingering each other.
Yeah. All right. So, what we're going to do is, or what we're going to do this time is, each artist submitted 4 characters for the challenge. Nate's got the random character wheel. He'll be doing a spin shortly, and whatever character comes up, that's what we're going to do. We got 30 minutes to take it as far or as close as we want, and yeah, that's basically it, right?
All right. So
Anybody have any
do we still-
questions or anything?
Do we
like
still
that?
have the veto option?
There's no veto because we all provided characters,
Okay.
and I don't think
So-
that there's any really random crazy things in the list.
No. Our list of potential characters for this evening's event: we have Vengeance, Deathlock, Ultron, Lizard, Daredevil, Man-Thing, Spider-Punk, Gwenpool, Marrow, however you want to pronounce that, given your local region, Superman, Juggernaut, Batman, Nightcrawler, Gizmo, E.T., and Predator. So some wild cards there at the end that are not
Ooh,
comic
yeah.
book related. So
For
Matt,
the
why don't
record,
you,
I was not allowed to participate in the names.
Well, yes.
This
we-
is
we
under
understand
everybody
protest.
saw
Dupe's
everybody
not on
saw
that.
your social media posts from earlier this week. They're like, yeah, we don't need this to be a dupe fest.
All right, we do. Why don't we do 4 shuffles?
4 shuffles, you got it. 1,
artists,
2,
4
3,
shuffles.
4. Good luck. Here we go. This will be your character.
Come on, Gizmo.
Better be good.
I'm kind of hoping for 2.
Oh,
Winner, chicken dinner,
Sweet.
baby. Yes. You guys thought you were getting comic book characters. That's what Dre gets for giving me the picks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lesson learned.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
He told me I could change it. I submitted 4 Marvel characters, and he said I could change it at the last minute, so I changed it.
Yeah, do whatever you want. I don't know.
E.T. This will be a fun
love
one.
Wow.
Do you guys need a few minutes to
Yeah.
get your
Yeah,
references
it's
around
called
for
looking
E.T.?
it up on Google.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on,
yeah.
we're all old enough to have seen the movie.
So now, Nate,
Yeah, but that also means we're all old enough to forget that.
now question for the rules committee:
That was like
Could-
55 years ago.
could we turn ET into Marvel, a la my dupe cosplay project, and they could have ET dressed
They
as
just
a
have
hero?
to draw. They could draw E.T. however they want to draw E.T. within their 30-minute time frame. It's their
Excellent.
depiction of the character. It doesn't have to be a movie accurate depiction of the character. Is my understanding of this event, because you want the artist to present how they see the character.
Yeah.
I was just
Interesting
gonna-
challenge. You can sort of hear the tension in the air already. The panic.
I know. This is like the first round of the playoffs. Everybody's ready to quit already. But what is the over/under, Matt, on our sketch wars
like such a
lines
Jared
today?
Goff.
For how long? The
Wimbledon.
time frame for the erasers to come out.
Well, last time we saw erasers pretty early.
3
Given
minutes
this,
by all 3
given
artists.
this character, unless they've got some Reese's Pieces handy, I'm guessing at least 2 will have the eraser out the first 2 minutes. That's the over/under.
Damn.
2 minutes, at least 2 artists. Get your bets in now,
And
guys.
I tell you though, early money though, I couldn't
Brian,
help
you're
but
cheating.
notice
Brian's cheating.
that Dre had a little Band-Aid on his finger, kind of like the ET light. So it's sort of like
I need
he
a-
knew,
I need a flag. We've got a premature pencil to paper.
right? You know, at first I thought Dre was just channeling his inner Nelly, but now I'm thinking it was a tribute to ET.
Armando, isn't Dupe's origin story that he's really E.T.?
It
Well,
could be.
E.T.'s a Sith Lord, right?
He's ET when he stopped
see-
caring
you
after
see
he got
these
married.
guys?
His
You
body
see
went to hell.
this?
What's going on
Wow.
here? We need the official go here.
Premature.
Guys.
Oh, I thought we had to
Premature
go.
No.
No, man,
need
that's
the
going to
check.
cost them.
Timer.
There's too
Jumping
many
the gun
rules.
here.
This is too. I didn't.
Too many rules.
Too many rules.
Tell me
All right,
you
how
don't
about
watch the streams without telling me you don't watch the streams.
When you are ready, lay a drawing instrument on your paper. And when all four of you have the instrument on the paper, we will know. There we go.
That
I'm
you're
still
ready.
thinking. I need another minute because I want to mash up. But I know. See, so I'm thinking Joe's going to Venomize ET.
No, I'm just going
Our
straight normal ET.
Our Canadian friends here are deflating the paint buckets.
I like free comics.
Don't worry, they will apologize.
Too many rules.
Sorry about that.
Rules are simple. Random wheel character. You have 30 minutes to draw it. We'll take a 15-minute halftime break.
Apparently not, because then we can't get started. We got to wait for some.
You got to wait till the timer starts.
What?
Who's starting the timer?
A rule. There's a rule.
Matt is.
That's the timer. We're
Oh.
just
We're waiting on
this
Dre
out.
to put his pencil to paper.
He's just
Don't
upset because
yell
we're
at
not
us
doing
on the
Duke.
rules.
Brian's gone back into the locker room after his warm-ups.
Yeah, right. This guy right here, he's causing all the trouble.
I feel like we did the entrance
I got it.
music.
Over here.
We came down to the wrestling ring,
Other way.
and then you said, "Oh, now."
Oh, am I reversed? Let me fix my camera then.
Start the match over.
Mirror my camera. There we go. That better? There we go.
Yes, you got it. Yeah.
That dang mirror my camera. Wow. So
waiting on Dre.
Yeah, we're on
Okay.
Canadian.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Here.
you ready?
There.
Okay.
Use the
All
metric
right,
clock.
gentlemen, grab your pencils. Look, he's already erasing. Look at this. All
No,
right.
I marked which way's up, so I'll do that.
We will start in 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, and go. Got it. You know,
I like it.
see, right off the
Thank
bat,
you, man.
Nathan, keeping them on their toes. You know, just that level.
Yep.
We're crazy here.
Hey,
you
look,
know.
We don't need the national anthems playing. We don't need the obligatory Taylor Swift promos every 5 seconds. We're just here for the sketching, and that's what we're here for.
This is true. However, this episode is brought to you by Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Hey, we're Timmy's.
So where
And
were we?
Coke Zero. And Coke Zero.
Yes. The official non-sugar cola of Sketch Wars. So right off the bat, given the brightness of the screen, it doesn't really look like any of them's drawing anything. I see Munshaw looks like he's got Squidward on the left there, so that's sort of an interesting start. At first I thought it was going to be the Punisher chest, but no, I'm pretty sure it's Squidward.
Dre will never let me choose the characters again.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. I gotta say, I'm not mad at it. It's not what I expected.
What's the resale value of ET sketch cards right now?
Oh man!
I think we're going to test the
if
market.
I mean, what are we doing here? Are we looking for trade offers at the end of this, where we're looking to switch teams, Michael? What are we doing?
I don't know. Again, there's so many rules. I don't know what the rules are, Nate.
So at the end of the 30 minutes, your cards are what your cards are, and then after that, if you choose to finish them, we would love it if you could share them on social media, and then tag the Sketch Card Wars channels. Keith, what are you up to, man? How are you? Late for the show. What's the first challenge? Tonight's challenge is ET.
Yep, we are only doing one round tonight.
We got a nice big raising.
Paul, no Taylor Swift. I'm out of here.
So it's always interesting in the pencil stage. And Nathan, since you are have admin rights, maybe we should feature some of them as we go once in a while.
Absolutely. As soon as we can start to see some of these things.
Yeah.
Everybody starts out with those pencil outlines, and then
maybe it would look a little better on the zoom in. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. We are actually, wow, we already have the hand pointing to the side, and look at this. Right.
I see Michael's going with the reading glasses version of the ET. Brian is using the invisible pencil.
Yeah, the angle is tough on this one.
So
we'll have to wait till we get a little more detail. That's okay. Keeps it a surprise.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
The infamous zoomed in profile. There we go. Very nice.
Wow.
Now, I am wondering if Joseph will ultimately venomize this character. If you remember from the pilot episode with the Cottonmouth, that quickly turned into a Venom after the show.
It did.
Yeah, if
I mean,
I trash like I
interesting.
did the last time.
You know,
Yeah,
early
it's
on,
good.
I'm getting a very stoner vibe there. You know, ET's definitely partaking of the devil's lettuce, so I like that. Keeping it interesting there.
He's just getting elevated.
Wow, look at those eyes.
He is all kinds of coked out.
He has seen some shizzle. He
has drank way too many Monster Energy drinks.
I think what we're seeing here is this is a real time portrait, and we're finding out that Dre is not wearing pants, and ET has just discovered that.
This is a tribute painting to Ash Gonzalez. Shout out to
we need it to be a lot darker. Just show him hiding in the shadows there. His trademark.
Yep.
Trademark creeper thing.
I'm gonna tell you, Michael. At least from what we can see so far, because Brian's is a little bit lighter right now, but as it develops, we'll be able to see. Michael's gone with more of a mid-chest approach here.
Absolutely. You know, early on, before the definition is in there, you know, we've got a very very generic alien look. Like, this reminds me of my own abduction. So I really like where he's going with this.
You have to hurry the ET sketches the same way they buried all those ET games that came before they became valuable. There you go.
That's right. Yeah.
You got to get them out there before they become valuable. Let's check back in with Brian, see how he's progressing. Still on the lighter side. He's playing in the snowstorm here.
Yeah, I think the challenge is it's very bright light.
Yep, just very bright light.
Brian blue pencil.
It'll come together. Yep, he's still working on some pencils. He's starting to add some more detail to the lines and darken them up as he's deciding what his final lines will be.
Now, looking at the top, my first impression, I thought we were going for a little Pepe the Frog there. So we can see how that sort of fleshes out. Yep.
Oh yeah,
he's doing
it's
the
more
point.
of like a side profile of the face. Yeah, I can see it now.
I like what we're doing here. Okay.
Pointing up at the sky. Yeah.
ET's phoning home.
What I like too is it's got that homage to sort of horror with that super extended arm. You know, they really pitched ET as sort of happy and lovable and all that Reese's Pieces, but I mean this guy he's a gray, and he's responsible for taking hundreds of children. That's really the part of
including you.
You know, I mean, some of us did make it out, but I tell you, anytime I see, you know, a toilet snake, I just send a shiver.
Matt, how are we on our time?
We are getting there. We are just past the 9-minute mark, so we got 9 minutes left. 6 minutes in. So
Trey is drawing hoodie ET. He's homesick.
He's homesick, not I. Love it. And then, we've got some bags.
Definitely looks like it's coming together. Like he's coming out of the closet there. You know, does look like he's kind of, you know, got the hoodie on.
You know, with the eyes there, I'm really starting to get this vibe. You know, I never really noticed it before, but take JD Vance, add some Ozempic, and I think you got ET.
Keith says the sketch that Michael did last week was so epic.
This is true.
Which sketch is this? Must have missed it. Which sketch did you do last week, Michael?
Talking to me?
Well,
Unless it's me, Michael.
You're the only Mike here.
I know, that's what I thought. I don't know what we're referring to.
Well,
Keith will have to clarify in the comments.
Keith, I
Keith
think
isn't usually.
Species. Help him out.
Hey, Raj, how you doing?
What's up, Raj?
Let's see here. Michael's is
Keith
coming together
isn't
nicely.
usually on top with posts. So what he saw as last week's post might have been from like three weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, could
year.
be.
No, Armando, interesting, good point. No one really went for the zoomed out bike idea, which really is sort of that classic. But the side portrait is definitely a high risk, high reward here from intern Brian, and I like where it's going.
I mean, of the ones we see so far, the one that could possibly still implement some of that without going to the eraser would be Dre, because he does just have the face in there where he could put the basket just underneath the chin and at least
Ooh,
have that kind
is
of
that
aspect. He could take that
referee
approach.
interference there, giving him an idea? I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I'm not an owner, so I mean, I'm allowed to express my opinions, unlike Tom Brady. So
Keith does want to know where the feet are. Keith wants to know. So we
What do
we
we
do
need
have a
feet?
distinct lack of feet here. I don't know if that's by design or just sort of a sad coincidence.
Why do we need feet?
Uh, why don't we need feet, Dre?
It's Jake's
I
birthday.
don't.
We definitely need feet.
oh, Michael's already started to get some ink in here.
Look at this. We have got, we did in the preseason, we saw, because of the erasing, I think there was a little rush towards the end. So I think people have sort of learned from that to really kind of jump in early here. And yeah, Michael really out ahead of everybody here.
Michael, looks like Keith was talking about the Foom sketch.
The what sketch?
Fin Fang
He
Foom?
says the Foom.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you.
That's what. Yeah, Michael did a Fing Fang Foom. That was absolutely gorgeous.
No, that was fun to do.
Oh, Brian looks
So,
like he's inking already. Brian's inking now.
Look at this. He's already got his signature block in and everything.
Oh my goodness. Free Comics says that he's very happy to report he's secured the M2 Doom annual sketch right after Ink Nerd God Doom annual sketch. Wow, look at that.
So interesting, Nathan. These guys are getting so far ahead. We may have them. They might be sort of like that annoying kid in class who finished a test with 5 minutes into it and then just sat there the whole time. I don't know. We got sort of a flex going on here with these guys.
That was my daughter in one of her classes. She's
That
a
was
freshman.
me in most of my classes.
She's a freshman, and everybody else in her class is a junior. And she finished her biology test a half hour into the class, and it took everybody else the entire time.
Now, did she just have to put it down and just sit there at the desk, or were you like in an auditorium where she got to ceremoniously walk down and hand it to the teacher and have all the eyes on her?
Yeah, I'm not sure on that, but
that's a flex right there.
Oh, I think everybody has moved past the initial pencil stage and into the inking stage and the line work stage here. So I think our over under on the two artists with two erasers out. If you placed your wagers on that, I'm sorry, you did not win this time. Don't worry, you can always email us at sketchcardwars@nomoneybackpolicy.com. And we can get you a free promo code for your next wager.
And we will also be starting a GoFundMe, so Dre doesn't have to use nubby pencils going forward. So be sure to donate generously. An artist's pencil is a terrible thing to waste.
I feel like the short pencil might be an advantage for him. Yeah, I think the short pencil is probably an advantage for him versus kind of like the deflated footballs were an advantage for the throwing team, even though the receivers had to catch the ball the same as the defenders.
We got a lot of Brady cuts going in here. I'm sensing some emotional trauma.
No, I'm a Brady guy. He's a Michigan man. I'm a Michigan guy. I love Brady. I just think it was the angst there was that how much the defense complained about that. It's like you had to catch the ball the same as they did. It didn't make it easier for them to catch it.
Is this a laces out type thing?
It was a fumble. It was an interception, incomplete pass. It was always something. They recorded our practices. Yeah.
So now, while we're here, let's ask some questions on technique. So,
Absolutely.
Brian, one of the things I've noticed about yours, and again, not an artist here, really don't know what the heck I'm talking about. You you have a very flowy style with the inks, I would call it. Almost now, is that a brush nub on the pen you're using? I assume
Yes,
it
it
is,
is
right?
a feud.
Right.
It's called a feud.
Very interesting. All right.
What's time looking like?
We are down to 90 seconds, gentlemen.
In the first
90
half.
seconds. Yeah,
Oh,
then
the
we
first
will
half.
take-
Okay.
Yeah, first half, and then we'll take a break.
Oh, chat,
we'll-
chat. We're disappointed. It's Reese's Pieces, not M&M's.
I know, right? Wow.
That's a 5-yard penalty on the chat.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I love M&Ms.
That's chat's first warning for improper knowledge of the character.
I mean, I don't know if you knew this. I used to work at the M&M factory just outside of Boston.
Oh, really?
You know, I threw away all the W's and got in trouble. So, rough times, I tell you.
These are all coming together very nicely.
Mr. Reed going very, very tight pencils here before the ink stage. With, by the way, now 30 seconds left.
So, Michael, when we do intermission or halftime, put the pencil down.
When I what?
When we do
When we
intermission,
pause for-
then you gotta,
yeah, for
gotta stop
intermission.
drawing.
Pencils
stop.
down.
Right now, what?
No.
And 10 seconds left.
Oh, I thought somebody said pencils down.
Yeah, no, that threw me off.
Wow, when we say it. Wow.
That was psychological
3,
warfare.
2,
So,
Oh,
and
my
pencils.
goodness.
All right, pencils down
All
for
right.
real.
Half
Are
time,
we
half time.
stopping?
Stop.
That really threw me off.
All right.
Look at the artist. Unbelievable. I can't believe you guys did that to each other. All right.
Okay.
Let's start with our circle. We have Mr. Munshaw. Go ahead. Tell us what you were going for. Your idea. on
Just the
character.
basic little ET portrait. Once the thing is colored, we'll have a little glowing fingertip there. And hopefully when I'm coloring it, we'll put a little bit of glow around the edge, a little rim light going around his face and neck and give it a little mood.
Oh, he's giving it a little rim job.
There you go.
It's what every alien is looking for.
Oh, my goodness. Brian,
So-
you are up now. Now. Brian's already working on the background of his character here. He's going to be ready for color pretty soon, I would imagine.
Well, I'm using this 15-minute break to pull my colors and my markers out.
Smart. Planning for the second half.
Now,
Four.
there's still a lot of potential there. I mean, are we going to see
Absolutely.
anything crazy in the background? Maybe kind of mix it up, throw a little curveball in?
Oh, there's going to be a fun color sky.
There we go.
I think this is very appropriate too with the upcoming planet solar system alignment as well in a few days.
Oh, I was unfamiliar with that.
Yep. Yeah, there's a pretty big one apparently.
Joseph and Michael both with a very similar. I'm going to kind of switch back and forth between them here. Very, very similar pose for both of them.
I was going for the little homaging Mike Munshaw.
We have screen peepers, everybody. Screen peepers.
Now, I've never really ever drawn a character. It's never even crossed my mind, so I kind of looked up just like a reference
To be
photo,
fair.
and I think
Yeah,
we picked
to
the
be
same
fair,
one.
this-
I believe we're using the same reference photo then.
Now, that would
Shout
be
out.
hilarious. Now, this is, I gotta tell you though, Joe, this has come along much better than the female cottonmouth last time.
Yeah, I'm not good with females.
That sounds
Wink, wink.
personal.
Yeah, that's
Wink.
quote, I'm not good with females.
I mean,
Wow. Yeah.
That's
he's
why I
got
have
to
a
be
kid.
reasonably okay. He's married. He has a kid.
And then we have a very, very pensive take here, right? He's
He's the Sith Lord.
contemplating the universe, or he's trying to decide if he can shard it. I'm not sure which.
There's a lot of like the Grinch in that face. Looks very Grinchy.
yeah, not on purpose. I see it though. I see what you're talking about.
Emperor
Might need to
Palpatine.
redo the eyes.
I was going to say
Yoda?
Grinch too.
Very, very interesting.
Very nice.
Well,
Might need to pivot.
Are we going to see a halftime restart? Oh my!
No, I'm not going to restart. There's no time.
Bringing out the backup quarterback.
Interesting.
If I may, I would suggest make his eyes just a tad bigger.
Like
All
the
right,
pupils or the eyes?
You gonna go
overall?
Gollum
Like
with
the
it?
eyes.
I don't know. I think it's hard to declare a winner here.
Yeah.
I mean, we've definitely got
way too
Brian
early.
ahead of the pack with the inks, but there's lots of potential. I don't think anybody's out of this race at this point.
Oh no, not yet.
Oh, do I have markers?
Now, coaches, is there anything you're thinking for the second half that you need to change up, or are you happy with where you're heading, Michael?
No, I'm happy in the direction that we're going. Like Joe said, I've never drawn ET before, so this is my very first ET. So really no expectations going into the end product here. We're just going to try to see it to the end, see how well we can do.
Love it.
No,
Love the confidence.
I'm wondering if this is everybody's first attempt at an ET on a sketch card.
Yes, it is. For me. For Brian.
Nice.
Probably
That's
first
the
time
beauty
well.
of this. That's the beauty of this.
Wow, very nice.
There's some analogy about cherries to be made. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's Warren's cherry pie. I'm not sure. I can't quite place it. But
Paul says awful lot of sports talk going on around here. Almost makes me wish I knew what you guys were talking about.
Sports ball.
Jeremiah.
Go team.
Not
Don't worry,
ripped up.
most of us don't know what we're talking about.
All right. Well, do we feel like everybody's well rested and we're ready to get back into the back nine here?
I will be ready in a moment. I'm trying to find this my damn stencil.
Uh-oh.
Screw it. Hold on.
All right, since there are so many rules to this thing, when you say this next half is done or this next portion is done, is like the card supposed to be like done?
Yes.
As far as
at
you
the
can
end
get.
of the next 15 minutes, it is game over. So whatever you have is what you have.
And so
Yep.
then if I only get it halfway colored, that was an epic failure on my part, and then I get thrown into the gully and never be seen again.
Epic failure or bold artistic choice.
Or do I get benched next to Jared Goff and I just got to go sit next to Jared and just wonder where everything went wrong?
In off-season purgatory, exactly.
Yeah, where everything went wrong. Yep. All right. Like we got to pick up speed then. That's what we got to do. We got to pick up speed now then.
You got to break out your inner Ash Gonzalez.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody but Dre has their pencils at the ready. So, all right. If we are ready, then why don't we do a 10-second countdown?
I think we're waiting on Michael here to prep.
Munshaw's not ready?
No. Pencils down. Pencils down. Pencils down. Joe.
Good for the countdown?
All right.
I got caught up in free comics.
Here we go. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and go.
Do not smell that finger, he says. You want to know what I was doing last night?
This is not going to end well.
Hey, the language has been great. You guys are doing fantastic.
So Nathan, you are parked somewhere. Is that right? Is that snow in the background?
Yeah, I mean, it is. Well, that's a truck in the background. But yes, we do have snow here. We are in northern Kentucky, just about an hour south of Cincinnati tonight. We drove through West Virginia last night and today. Saw a massive 5 semi-truck pileup. So that was interesting.
Where was that? West Virginia?
That was in West Virginia, yes.
So now,
you weren't a part of it.
Interesting choice on ET. We supposedly had some big UAP disclosure yesterday, so maybe this was meant to be.
Maybe.
I didn't really see it myself. I heard there was supposed to be something. I'm guessing it was a big old nothing burger, but
So
we've got aliens here, so it's all good.
The lights in New Jersey were just lights in New Jersey.
It's really hard to tell.
I heard it was Amazon drones.
Chat, help us out here. Someone swat him. Oh, good Lord.
Where is this also being streamed? So it's being streamed on the Sketch Card Wars YouTube channel, which most of you are watching on. So also, don't forget, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Helps these guys out. Lets us know that you like it. I believe, Dre, you have this on the Dre Studio Sketch Cars Wars on Facebook as well.
No, so it's on my Facebook, on the Dre Studios Facebook, and on the Dre Studios YouTube, as well as a Sketch Card Wars YouTube, which is what the proper destination of the stream should be.
There
you go. So if you are watching it on Facebook or on my YouTube, just check out sketchcardwars.com. It should take you right to this video.
There you go. And I shared it in the Hobby Hangout Facebook group, Hobby Hangout Discord, the Marvel Spidey Hits Discord, the Marvel Cards Discord. I think that's what that one's called, or the Character Collector Discord. So it's shared several different places as well for the YouTube channel itself. So if you hit the subscribe button and then you hit that notification bell, turn on all notifications. When these guys are getting ready to do streams, you'll get notified in your subscription panel.
Look at that. So I tell you, Nathan, one thing I am a little upset about is that no one sort of took a risk and went with E.T. in the old lady outfit. Where he's wearing the hat and the pearls. That would have been a nice take here, But
you like the character plays, the gender benders, the cosplay aspects of the characters.
It keeps it interesting for sure. But
it's all about the cross-dressing.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, you're not wrong.
For me, half hour is not enough time.
Not cool, Armando. Not cool.
Yeah, half hour is not enough time for me to go super crazy with it.
That's why we like to keep you guys on your toes, And nobody really changing it up in the second half here. I did see Michael erase the underlined pencil lines.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think of the four artists, Dre is the farthest behind as far as his progression on the work.
If we look from a straight pencil to ink, yes, but you never know. He could come out and really impress us at the end. But you're right. I mean, Michael's well into the coloring stage, blending some different colors here. Really, really good to see. Same with Brian. Brian throwing in some reds as well. Interesting to see where that's going to go. Look at that. So we're seeing the glow.
I like
it. I really like where we're going here.
Very nice, very nice. I was going to say on Michael's here, like you said, he erased those underlying pencils. Now, Michael, I am curious, are you leaving the eye pupils the way they are here, or do you have intentions to change that right?
It is my understanding, due to all of these rules, that I have a very small amount of time here. So I changed up my whole game plan, laying down the color, and then when you say there's like 3-4 minutes left, going back to the inks, and then inking as fast as I can, which would include the pupil and eyeball.
Definitely feeling a little pressure here.
He is, yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I love to feel the tension in the air.
It's almost like he signed up for the event without clarifying what he was signing up for.
I was told don't worry about it. Anytime they ask a question,
I just have to say, sorry to
don't worry about it.
Sorry to interrupt, Michael, but remember when we used to do these on Facebook years ago? On Facebook. You always had a hard time with the rules, even though there were never any rules. So I think you're doing it on purpose.
I think he just doesn't like rules. Oh, chat's calling unnecessary roughness on the refs. Wow.
Whoa.
All right, where's that block, Nathan? Where's the? Can you admin so I can block somebody?
Mute 5. Put user on time out.
Very interesting. So we also, really nice ink work here by Owen Venom, but really no color yet. So the question is he going to go with just a straight up black and white? There are no rules on color. Although we do see the little finger nub there. So that's
I see the moon in the background. He's
8 minutes left, by the way,
moon in the background.
8 minutes left.
Oh, geez, 8 minutes.
8 minutes left. Good Lord.
Time flies. Check back in with Brian here. Oh, wow. Brian's got full color going on in the background already.
Right? Really blending
Brian's
those.
a beast.
I work fast.
Card Collector Show, how are you this evening?
I honestly thought we had more time.
Let's check back in with Trey and see how he's doing. Just over halfway on the second half here, gentlemen.
Trey mixing in some reds there. I'm not sure if ET was just in a brawl and he's bleeding. I'm not quite sure where we're going with this, but I'm interested to see.
I'm interested to see how much. I'm interested to see it and how much the artist changed the cards upon completion of the event.
Now, does ET have face tattoos here? What's going on? I'm getting a very Post Malone vibe.
Posty.
He could not have caused all this mess by himself.
I'm always fascinated to see where these things kind of go. And Michael, interesting take on ET with the heterochromia. All right. I like what you're doing there.
You know, he complained about rules, but it's actually working for him.
It really is. I mean, what's interesting is ET's sort of gone from the scaly alien to he's looking a little dapper there, isn't he? Like he needs like a wristwatch in his coat pocket or something there, or
If this ET does not include a tie, I will be shocked.
Now, all I'll say is, if I was going to be abducted by an alien with grotesquely long fingers of, questionable use, I'd want it to be him. He looks like,
because it's a glowing finger and you can see it in the dark. So
I'm telling you, he looks like he would say please and thank you before every exam.
I'm sure he knows your safe word too.
Banana hammock.
Exactly. He's got one more safe word than Neil Gaiman, at least.
I'm loving the stars here, Brian. Very nice.
Wow. Yeah. This
Are
is
we on
interesting. We are just coming up on 5 minutes left. I'll let you guys know at the 2-minute warning. Now, why don't we go back to Dre? I mean, we've got color on 3 of these. I don't know if Dre's sort of feeling the pressure here, because now I'm getting a very Darth Maul vibe from this guy. So I'm really fascinated to see where this whole thing goes. Oh, here we go. The color's coming in.
He was just saving it for the last few minutes. Keeping the game close until the final 2 minutes.
Oh, look at those baby
breaking out
blues.
the high power offense.
I mean, come on. You telling me if you saw that at the bar, you wouldn't say, probe me, baby? Come on. I mean, that's just, wow. That's a beauty right there. I mean, yeah, his Tinder profile, he's getting swipe left all the time, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to everybody. Sonia, welcome.
Hey, Sonia.
You're just in time to see all of the alien abduction experts here.
We learned from what you told us.
I'm not sure. Brian may have just thrown down the hammer and said done with 4 minutes left. Am I wrong there, Brian? Oh, no, here he comes. Sneaking
Some fine tuning.
More details.
Yes.
Brian, came out swinging, huh?
I'll tell you.
This was a fun challenge.
Now the question is, we're just hitting 3 minutes left right now. Michael, artistic choice here. Do you just go with inks on the body and leave the background, or are you gonna go for any kind of splash of color in the back at the last minute? What you thinking on this?
Now I was gonna forego the background, but now you brought it up, I feel like I'm being called out. So now I gotta do something. But what's more important, background or getting the details into the?
I mean, that's really up to chat.
How do you feel as the artist? Because the last time we did this in the prelim episode, majority of the artists forwent the background on that. They didn't include much of a background. They just went straight to the character.
I'd like to pull Brian up on the screen there with that little tech. We got the paintbrush technique going on here. This is a serious flex going on here. Wow.
Damn.
I mean, the last time I did that was just that. I do that just to get those little chunks out of the toothbrush, but this seems like it has an artistic purpose.
How are we on time, Matt?
It does. It creates a nice little
we are at the
mystery.
2 minute mark. Exactly. So let's do it, gentlemen. You don't want me on screen.
Wrong one. Sorry. That was our Kermit the Frog pop up from the box. We gotta, we had to show the superstars that were in attendance today.
I may have been right on my call earlier.
A serious flex. Get it?
No, with the Darth Maul action here. This is sort of like a take on, Jar Jar is the Sith.
Did Dre unclog his airbrush already?
I'm not going to play that again.
Oh yeah, Paul, I got it. I don't know if anybody else got it, but I got it.
I'm just not sure if that's a euphemism or an actual question. So. We are down to 40 seconds, gentlemen. 40 seconds. Bring it all home.
Michael got the background in here. Very nice. Joseph finishing off his background.
Stars there.
I think Brian's cleaning up. He's like, I'm done. I'm putting my stuff away.
I mean, I gotta say,
sitting my
with
starters.
10 seconds left, I'm expecting some last-second miracle from Dre here to kind of flesh this out. But he's going with a very minimalist approach.
3 seconds to go. He's going to dump some PMG glitter on it and call it good.
There we go.
Are we out of time?
Pens down, gentlemen. Pens down.
That's too bad.
Man, sometimes these athletes, they just don't have their A game.
Did they have a rash?
I mean, we really did the tests ahead of time, so they couldn't be using the performance-enhancing drugs. So, I think we're seeing the results here. So Dre, we'll start with you since you're on the screen. Tell us what you were thinking here and where you're going with this.
I wasn't digging the way it was coming together at halftime. I said, let me go Darth Maul. But then I remembered I hate trying to do Darth Maul's face tattoo thing. And it just did not work out for me. So I spent way too much time drawing lines.
All right, well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see what it looks like after you finish the card. All right, let's bring up Joseph.
I may just have to trash it.
All right. So again, as a non-artist, what I really like here, and I never would have thought, is the way the little gray touch on the moon really makes that pop out, as opposed to just the white circle. Really nice, nice work there. Great background, just with two colors. Well, maybe a little red in there on the finger, but really nice simple portrait that really just captures E.T. Love that.
Yeah, great work.
Thank you. I would have liked to have done more with the moon and more with shading and stuff for him, but I'll do that afterwards. I'm happy with it.
Mr. Munshaw. So it sort of just got a kind of went the same direction kind of as it's Joseph. So tell us what you're thinking here.
Well, first of all, I didn't see what he was doing with his background, but now that I see it, it's eerie how our two pieces are.
How similar the two are.
I love it.
I think he went for like the Mac and me,
so
Brian.
that. Well,
Almost identical.
I didn't get nearly the detail into the figure that I wanted. I would have wanted to add a little bit more color to the background space. You guys that are in the MentalCon chat, you've seen that space that I did with the Superman piece with all the different colors. I really liked how that came out. So I kind of had that in my brain, is to try to apply it to this. So I may go back in and see if I can throw some more color into there. Obviously, you need more detail and color to E.T. himself. So
I like,
you know what? For the first game, for the first start of the season, it was a solid start. It's not exactly what we game planned for, but this is what, we got a lot to work on. We can go back into the locker room. We can talk it up, game plan better, and we're just going to be more solid the next time.
There you go.
Interesting comparison here. Yours definitely has a more sort of wrinkly feel to it. Sort of more of the loose skin there. E.T.'s a little tighter there. So interesting comparison there. I think yours, even with that little smile there, he's got a little more of the nightmare feel in him. So I like that. And that diluted pupil, I think he got into some fentanyl or something there. So I like that. And now we have a completely different take by Brian.
Good God, Brian.
I'm not saying there's a clear winner, but let's talk about your card,
Tom. I'll say it for you, Tom.
I'll tell you.
Killed it, Brian.
Great job, Brian. Great job.
Thank you. I always like to try and get more dynamic poses too. There's something about like the sending all the direction to the corner that just is fun. Really draws your eye.
Now, as an artist, when you started, how close to what you envisioned is the final product?
Pretty darn close. I was going for a very loose ink, just enough to show shapes, and then really going with the color and give it some dimension.
Again, I'm sure all the other artists know this, but as a non-artist and a sketch fan, the way you've done the shadows there, the different layers of the black and the color in the sky, absolutely love it.
Thank you.
The ambient light works very well.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and the choice of the
I do like the colors
on the finger, beautiful.
I love colors. So that's always my biggest thing, if I can nail the colors. So thank you guys.
Well, again, I'm not sure. Do we need to go to chat and let them vote, or Nathan? Is it really just up to us? And
I mean, that's one of the rules that I'm not clear on. Like, how do we decide the winners here? Are we all winners?
Spin a wheel. I don't know.
I say we're all winners. Yeah,
we're all winners.
Do we all get participation trophies?
No. I'll give out three. I'll give out 3 participation trophies, but I'm not giving up 4. I'm sorry. Somebody ain't getting one.
We only
Who
have
did we
three.
lose? Oh,
Somebody that we only have three, and somebody didn't make the cut. So
Ooh, right there we are.
So you just removed Michael from the stream. That's awesome.
I wondered what happened to my feet. I was like, did my camera But no, I was banned. That's not fair.
No, he's just playing with your emotions now.
10-second timeout. Yeah.
So now, Dre, are you going to sort of spend some more time and kind of flesh out what your initial plan was?
Yeah, I'll have to because I can't just leave it like this. But it won't be. No, it just didn't work out. But
So what was
So,
your initial thought? What was your initial plan with the piece, Dre?
initially, I was just gonna do like straight up ET portrait, but then I shouldn't have done the hood because the hood is what screwed up. And then I was thinking of putting the basket, but then you talked about the basket. I was like, oh, we can't do what Maiden said, so I threw the hand in there, and then I didn't like it.
That was a chat suggestion.
Well, somebody said I was thinking about doing it before somebody said, "What about the basket?"
Oh, okay.
And you said you could put it right there, and Dre's the only one who's got position for it. I was like, "Well, not anymore, Ken." So yeah.
Now,
That's one thing I learned last time is don't listen to anybody.
especially when they tell you the time.
Yeah,
That's all I listen
for. Just keep going. Nobody listens.
It's got to be a little bit of intimidation and some.
Sort of as planned. We kind of stayed right within the 1 hour time frame we were looking for. So bravo to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely, that worked out great. Introductions down.
Yeah.
Get right into it. Halftime review. Chat with the artist. Wrap up afterwards. Take a look at everybody's cards. See how everybody did. I mean, it looks like a few of the artists are still adding some touches to the card as we're chatting here. I see Michael's adding some additional depth and coloring to the background itself.
Yeah,
Joseph as
I was
well.
still going to take. It's not the order of color I would have gone in, but I just was curious if I could still get some in there.
I do love too that we could argue that the winner is the ET who looks sort of like the biggest scoundrel, since this apparently is Sketch CAD Wars and not Sketch Card
I did
Wars.
fix it. I did fix that. Right? And just because that one British guy had to point it out, didn't he? But I did fix it.
Just tell me you were using a Boston. Just tell me you were using a Boston accent. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Sketch CAD was. Sketch CAD was.
CAD.
Wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome.
Cool.
See my
Well,
beer? You see my beer?
I guess at the
Thanks
hour
for
point, I guess I'll say, first of all, to all four of our artists, thank you. And Dre, kind of thank you for setting up this whole concept. This is a lot of fun.
Absolutely
Looks like
amazing.
you guys all had a good time.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. I had a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations, Brian. Job well done, buddy.
well,
Thank you.
School.
Everybody.
oh, he's
Great
already
job.
sealed it. It's already off to
Oh my
CGC
God! Even
for grading.
oh my God! It'll
Put
be
it
on
in
eBay.
a one touch already.
Graded
Please
by
log
first
into
point.
eBay where it'll be on display and on the bidding.
It's already listed. It's already listed.
Sketch Card Week 1 winner.
He's sealing it already.
Buy it now price. Look at this. Wow.
Sketch Card Wars Episode 1 winner.
Wow.
There we go.
1 of 1.
I think if
You
you
are the
flexed it,
pumpkin king.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Wow.
Fantastic.
So,
Oh no, what stock did we choose? I want to know what stock everybody chose for their card. Brian, what stock did you choose for your card?
so I actually used my own personal stock.
very nice.
Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Joe, what did we go with for stock today?
I used MCCW stock.
Look at that.
Oh, my
Unholy but
Wonderful.
goody.
Get the hell out of here.
All right, see ya.
Did
Wow.
Yeah, I'm on MCCW.
Wow.
same
I'm
stock?
signing it in red.
Holy.
I'm signing it in red.
Wow.
You should sign yours M2.
Jeez.
They're
Hey,
like you guys are two entangled particles here. I love it.
You know they're
Me and
not too
Munshaw
far
will
apart from each
actually-
other either.
We'll actually be meeting in person at HawkCon on
Yeah.
March 1st.
Oh,
I know
Nice.
March 1st is going to be here before we know it, and I'm not. I got to
no.
put some stuff ready for it.
Yeah.
Dre, what'd
Yeah,
you use
no,
for
it
stock
should be
today?
fun. That should be
Your MCCW.
MCCW. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Except
So
I have a
3 of
lot
us.
of these.
All right.
I need to get some of that stuff.
One day I'll get my own stock and I'll be fancy like Brian.
I was
You'll
going
be
to
a
do
real-
my own.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Maybe
I was
that's
gonna
what
do
it
my
was. The
own
use of the
stock.
personal stock.
But then I'm so tainted by this group that I always think everything's going to be Marvel. And then here we are doing ET. So if I'm invited back,
Right?
I'll be much more open-minded that it'll be much more than just Marvel.
Free, absolutely. One of these guys has a camera set up, and they are peeping the other guy.
This was an absolute
I mean,
farewell
it's-
for me.
Eerie how similar those two are.
So I have a question, guys.
Google
Do you want to
searches, baby.
auction this off to the chat?
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you want to auction this off to the chat?
If you
Sure.
want to.
You can absolutely
Definitely
do that.
tried.
Yeah, that's completely up to you. Yeah, we leave
Yeah,
that up to the
let's do it.
artist. All right, chat.
What do you
Brian,
want? Opening bid? What do you want?
You guys start it. Whatever you want. It'll
you
actually
think,
go
Nathan?
toward MementoCon, so
Started at $5.
sounds good.
25.
Oh, 25. Oh, there you go. I see it. Yep.
There you go.
All right. So 25. So chat. The way we'll do it is, if you're interested, just say bid 25 or whatever number.
Oh, that is my bid.
Oh, that's your bid. Okay,
That's why I put my name next to it.
got it. Because it's
Oh,
showing.
Because I
Nathan
knew
bid.
I knew it was going to pop everybody's. I knew it was going to
Gotcha.
pop the 3 different
All
channels up there.
Gotcha.
So
All right. So
That's-
why don't you
that's
put it
the
on the
open-
screen so everybody can see it, regardless
Yes.
of what channel? Oh, Jeremiah just jumped ahead.
oh, look at
30
this guy
Jeremiah.
cheating. It's not fair. He's got 2 people bidding. That's not fair.
We saw this the other day on Justin's stream. Him and Sonia were like in a bidding war.
Against each other? Oh no!
I think so.
Did they not know what each other's screen names were?
No, I just anyways, I don't know what's happening.
So
It's fun.
Nathan, if you don't mind having them go through you, and then you just send me the information
yeah,
and
sure.
I'll mail it out.
Absolutely. Sounds good.
Very nice.
So you said proceeds of this will go to Mentacon?
Yes,
Okay, that's awesome. Thanks, Brian.
not a problem.
Oh, that's great.
Of course.
Yeah, but she keeps everything.
I think that's what they're bidding.
All right. We got to go in once.
Looks like Jeremiah. Anyone else? Come. Too pretty.
That's where we're going to keep going. What's hers is hers, and what his is hers. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's exactly
that
how
sounds
it
like
works.
marriage. So yeah, that's
Oh, you ended up with Brian's Mentacon from the drinking the beer at the bar.
yes,
that
we
was
did.
Brian's did the Spider-Man with the coffee and the sandwich
Yes.
as well.
Oh yeah.
That was
Hey, I was
that was
breaking all the
fantastic.
rules for Upper Deck right there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the whole point.
Got
is
to.
that The artist can do what they want with those things.
They tell me they can't. use them
MentalCon
anymore.
is when I was first exposed to Brian. So
Yes.
or when
Well, I
Brian
mean,
first exposed to himself.
I don't expose myself too often.
But for Dre,
But it was for a good cause, right?
It was for a great cause.
all right, still at 30 for Jeremiah.
Still, okay, cool. Oh yeah,
Twice
got
out
pink
there?
Juice.
Oh yeah, Doom. Yep.
Going twice. Okay.
You defend
Eh.
So,
Hey, shout out to everybody for doing this tonight.
oh, real quick. So for MentalCon, John Lavosk, Marvel
Yeah.
Inc. on Instagram, him and I are actually doing 5x7s where we swapped. So it's a collab piece where each can have
Oh,
a collab
nice.
piece in. I did the ink from one, sent it to him. He's doing all the color, and vice versa. So we're gonna have 2 collab pieces going in there too.
Wonderful.
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
Joe Mar did
That's a
that.
good idea.
Joe Mar did that with a couple of the Filipino artists, Norvian Basio, Anthony Tan, and Matt, help me out. Who was the other one that was on that one? The one with Hulk and those.
Who else? Marlo, was he?
It doesn't
No.
sound familiar.
Yes, no. God, I'm not going to remember. It
Was
was
it Jomar?
Jomar, yes. I
Yeah,
believe it
Joe
was.
Mar. Yep.
Jomar Buddha.
Okay. So it looks
was-
like
Okay. Looks like we'll
Novak, right?
finalize that. Congratulations,
Gang,
Jeremiah.
gang, big.
Congrats.
Gang,
Awesome.
gang. Worked up.
Awesome, guys.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
me too.
Yeah, Brian, Jeremiah will get in touch with me. We'll take care of that, and then I'll get you his shipping info.
Sounds good. Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for having me. I'll definitely want to do this again. Just got to give me that heads up, and we'll plan for it.
Yeah,
Okay?
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think
Time.
what we're thinking of doing this maybe like every 2 weeks, and
Okay.
or something like that. I already have a couple of other people lined up for the next time, and just anybody wants to get involved, you want to host, you want to compete, just hit a message to the Sketch Card Wars IG page. We'll get some more admins on there as well to make sure everybody's on, and we'll get it all locked and loaded.
Awesome. All right.
Awesome.
Well,
Thank you again, guys.
Thank you, artists. Thank you, everybody in chat. And look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you to our 2 hosts. You guys did a great job. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Do all
sir.
right.
Fantastic work.
Shout out to everybody all around. Firm handshakes all around.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
It's nice
Have
to
a
be
great night.
hanging out with you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Later, everybody.
And
Bye.
thank you all who attended. Thank you.
Bye.
Later.